Okay, guys. So like I said, I want to do a short video to explain when I dropped the signal group. I want to explain it very well for everyone to understand. Okay, so let's go to the daily time frame where I would explain this clearly. And I love using the Ichimoku. So my pattern of trading, my pattern of charting is basically using the Ichimoku. So there are three scenarios I'm going to explain here. So the first thing is the inverted, the head and shoulder rather that we saw here, which I think is kind of around here. But the most important part of what I want to talk about is the levels we saw around here where Bitcoin actually bottomed at. But let's take this to the main right side now. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing this low and this low around here. So they are very important because it plays with psychological levels. Yeah, Bitcoin dropped to this level and it gained its move a little bit back up. We're waiting for price to push up when it got to this level, but it didn't hold, but it pushed a little bit lower. So now what are those things I'm looking at which I think would play out? Yes, we're going to use Ichimoku here now. And I talked about this in one of my videos before, and we're focusing on this range. Just take a look at the range here. We're focusing on this range here. So price is currently at this place, and we're going to use the N wave, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4 and bearish move to the downside. And you can see how price has been following that move to the downside. You can see 1, 2, 3 and 4 here. So we have this again, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So what are we going to expect here? I don't know. You don't need to be too bullish at this point here because the whole Ichimoku metrics, they are all bearish. Chico span is below the price, below the cloud. Price is below the cloud, and the cloud is still like moving towards the downside. So what are those things again we need to keep an eye on? Now, I'm going to take this down to 4 hours time frame. Okay, before I do that, now take a look at these moves now. We're still paying attention to this level. If BTC price pushes up to this level, we should be careful with our trades, with our long position if you've opened a long position from here. Now, these are the targets which I want to pay attention to, which I also want you guys to pay attention to. So what are those levels? Price around here, if the daily candlestick closes like this, we might likely get a continuation to the upside. Yes, and if we don't get it, this level here, they are very important. So what are those levels? Now let me move this. So we have okay, let me get this. We have 1 here and okay, control and copy and paste. We have 2 here, and the 2 we have here is it's called the fluctuation level. Now, what is the fluctuation level? The level where price need to break before going lower. Yes, and one of the most important level here is number 3. We don't know if this has bottomed out here to push lower. Price will likely come back up. So for number 3, it's around here. And for us to get our 4, we're going to use the this to get our 4. 1, 2, 3. Now, what are the targets? The move from 1 to 2 will be the target from 2, 3 to 4. So how is that done? So if we say this high to this low, and we'll drag this. Okay, let me use this to measure that. It gives me my perfect level. So this high to this low, and we'll drag this again to this. So we're looking at this level. So targets around here. So it's very important we don't get all bullish. I told you guys, watch some of my previous videos and you would notice I kept on telling you guys the market is still bearish. Even if you get a push to the upside, you need to be very careful with what you do at this point. So this section lows here has created a new resistance, which price might likely push back to. And one of the important thing about this red and the blue EMA is whenever you see them apart like this below the cloud, there are two things that will likely happen. Okay, let me move the price here. So you can see the naked chart here. So this is pushing lower. Once price continues to move down, the Kijun, which is the red EMA, should curve and continue down. It's telling you price is still super bearish and we'll get to see more lows in the market. Already we have the bearish and bullish recross. This is a bullish recross and bearish recross. So when you get this, it's giving you signal that the bearish trend is still strong. And one of the most important metrics, which is the Chico span, below the price and below the cloud. So it's telling you don't close your short position. Everything is free and nothing is disturbing Chico span from going lower. So we need to be able to understand how this works, not to get too excited about this move to the upside. But when we get price pushing above this level here, then we can start looking at how price is bullish in the future here. So this is just what I wanted to share with you all. I hope everyone understand what I just shared now, and I will continue to update the charts on my Signal group. If you have not joined, check the link in the description and you will get the link. Join and we do consistent BTC chart updates. So guys, that will be all for now. I will try my best to keep up with the charts. Bye guys, and enjoy the rest of your evening.